32 tells us that the rate, I'm thinking derivative, in dollars per year at which income from a rental property flows into an account in which interest is compounded continuously at 8%, is given by this function. Right now, even though there's no prime on it, I realize this is a derivative, a rate of change function, because I'm told it's a rate. All right, so what's happening? Money is flowing into an account continuously at 8% interest. There's the 0.08, where t is the time in years from now. Now, if the income is not disrupted and continues indefinitely, how much money will accumulate in this account? Accumulate, well, there's a derivative, so we're going to take a look at this. What we want to know is going from now out to infinity of 450,000 e to the negative 0.08 t dt. And we recognize this right away, right? There's an exponential decay function. So first up, let's put our limit on here. The limit as b goes to infinity of the integral from 0 to b, 450,000 e to the negative 0.08 t dt. Let's continue writing our limit. The limit as b goes to infinity of 450,000. It's an exponential, so we know how to integrate it. We get the function itself divided by that coefficient of the exponent. If it was a derivative, we'd multiply, right? But we're integrating, so we divide, so 0 to b. Now, I just took a look at this one. 450,000 divided by this negative 0.08 turns out to be negative, so I'm going to write my limit here. The limit as b goes to infinity of negative, all right, 5, 6, 2, 5, and 3 zeros, okay, and then e to the negative 0.08 t from 0 to b. This will be the limit as b goes to infinity of, all right, negative 5,625,000 e to the negative 0.08 b minus a minus, right? So we get a plus. See if I can write it. Plus, see if I can write it. Plus 5,625,000 e to the negative 0.08 times 0. So what happens here as b goes to infinity? This is an exponential decay function. The farther we go out, the closer this gets to 0. So that whole term here, this whole term is heading to 0. And this one over here, 0 times 0.08 is 0. E to the 0 is 1. 1 times that number is that number. That number has no b's in it, so the limit really doesn't affect it. So we're going to conclude that this is now just going to be 5,625,000. So what do we get here? So what we're saying now is this. If the income is not disrupted and continues indefinitely, how much money will accumulate in this account? About $5.6 million.